What's your name?
My name's Rowell.
Rowell. Nice to meet you.
Wow, nice to meet you. All right, so my first question is, in season one of Reginald the Vampire, your character Maurice turned Reginald in order to save his life, making him Maurice's progeny. I sort of see both of your characters as having a father and son relationship, and in real life, Mandela, you have a great relationship with your father. Is there any parts of that relationship that you take influence or inspiration from and put that into your performance with your scenes with Jacob Batalon?
Mm. Wow. Not not consciously, maybe subconsciously. Haven't really thought of that. I It's funny because I do have a good relationship with my dad. I just see him more as like my big brother. So I think that's kind of maybe I do that with Jacob too. Like that's my brother, and I have a big family. So even with that, it's like my friends are my extended family, and in real life, me and Jacob are friends, and I think it really translates over with the chemistry on camera.
Yeah, I saw you joined your dad in his last press tour. You were in the audience for a lot of them, and you just look so proud. So I really love that, that you have that close relationship with him.
Thank you. Yeah, yeah.
We see that Maurice steps into the role of the new deacon. Heading into the new season, how is he handling the new position?
It's a good question. So yeah, Maurice steps into the role as the deacon, and I think the reasoning behind it was not to seize power; it was to save Reginald. So being a leader and kind of speaking for the whole vampire nation, um, it's just a side effect, really, of saving his best friend. And I think that kind of hits him. Um, he spent decades kind of being an outlier, going against the grain, lone wolf, very much so not in good standing with the Vampire Council. And then in a flash is now representing the vampires and speaking for them as their leader. Um, so I think he's definitely struggling with his part of what made him him is fighting the power, fighting the man, and then now that he is the man, kind of figuring out what to fight and how to be true to himself and still look for that sense of justice for the underdog. And I think that's kind of a theme we see throughout Maurice on camera is his his relationship with justice and how he feels he can kind of craft and shape the world in that image.
In season one, Maurice was obsessed with getting revenge on Angela, but they've since rekindled their relationship. What's their relationship like in season two? How are they doing?
Yeah, you ask good questions. I don't want to give away too many spoilers. So I will say they have that sire bond, and Maurice is Angela's progeny, same way Reginald is Maurice's. So that sire bond is there. Mind you, I'm now in this position of power, and what does that mean for Angela? And I think she's definitely feels a sense of debt owed, or like and like you said, there is the it's always been rocky. So we're not always on the best of terms, but when you live for an eternity, how long does a grudge last? And I think there is a genuine love there between the characters. So um, it does play out. I can't see how I can say too much more
Yeah.
about how it does without giving away spoilers, but I'm excited to even myself. I'm an audience member. I was there filming it, but I haven't watched it yet. So I'm excited to see everything unfold.
You and Savannah, I have to say, have great chemistry. So
Thank
it
you.
makes it all believable. And I love the performance from the both of you.
Oh, thank
Um,
you.
There is a new big threat surrounding Reginald and the gang in season 2. What can you tease about how this threat is affecting them and their personal lives?
Yeah. Basically, it's always high stakes. we don't relax. Right. So we're going from fighting me and Jacob's character Reginald. So we're going from fighting to save our own lives, because not only if he fails the assessment does he die, but me as a sire, I die. So that's high stakes enough. In season 1, that's our goal: stay alive. And I think it just stays true to that. We uncover a new threat. The honeymoon period of happiness and being deacon, it never lasts too long before you figure out there's more to life, and there's crazy new characters that we unlock in season 2, and great actors bring so much to the scenes and to the set. So it's awesome playing opposite some of our new characters. But yeah, we definitely need to still fight for our survival, and that's kind of what we all kind of come together to do. And it's definitely a united effort. It's not just the deacon or whatever. We all come together. So that's also fun, watching us kind of figure it out together.
And then my final question, I think you sort of answered this, but for the first half of the season in particular, what can you tease about what's to come in regards to your character?
Yeah. So I think we get to see how Maurice handles this new leadership position, and what he chooses to do with it, and who he chooses to kind of delegate that power to, because just him being him, he's not always trying to do all the paperwork. So having your Reginald, who's got this ability to learn so fast and do research and memorize and recite and all these things, it definitely is a useful tool for Maurice in this new position. And I think kind of figure out how to share that power amongst the people who share his vision of a new world for vampires and what it means. Not always sticking to the old ways in the tradition.
Okay, let me add just one more. 3 words to describe season 2.
Okay, sure. 2 words. Let's go. I don't know, man. 3 words. It's a great time. Does A count? I would say.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Mandela.
Thank you
for your time. I appreciate it, and I look forward to the new season.
Thank you. Have a great day.